My child, pay attention. There is something I want to tell you. Your family, my beloved, is one of the greatest treasures I have placed in your hands. You did not choose them. It was I who wove the bonds that unite you with them. Many despise this gift. Many live as if family ties were burdens rather than blessings. Some distance themselves out of pride, past resentments, or wounds they never allowed me to heal. But today, I call you to open your eyes and understand. Your family is part of the purpose I have established for your life. It is no coincidence that you were born where you were born, that you were placed among these people, and that you share the journey of life with them. Everything has a purpose, and I call you to see this with eyes of faith. Do not see them merely as relatives, but as precious souls I have placed around you, to intercede for them, to guide them in the path of truth. I know it is not always easy. I know there are those among your own who resist my word, who mock faith, who live trapped in the illusions of this world. I know you have felt the weight of rejection when you tried to speak about me, when you attempted to bring the truth into your home and were ignored, criticized, or even ridiculed. But do not be discouraged, for the prayer of a righteous person has great power and produces results. Even if your eyes do not see the change now, even if everything seems lost, keep crying out, keep interceding, keep being the voice that proclaims the truth in your home. The world rises every day to steal the hearts of my children. Each morning, new distractions, new philosophies, new ideologies, and fleeting pleasures emerge to pull hearts away from me. The enemy works tirelessly to keep your family away from the truth, whispering lies, offering shortcuts, filling hearts with pride, unbelief, and love for the world. Many are intoxicated by the spirit of this age, living as if life were only what they see, without thinking of eternity. They chase after money, success, recognition, and the passions of this world, yet their souls are dry and their homes are empty of my presence. But you, my servant, have been called to be different. You are the light of your home, the lighthouse that can guide your loved ones away from the storm. I've placed you as a watchman over your family, to stand guard in prayer, to discern attacks before they come, to raise a cry before it is too late. Do not conform to this world. Do not passively accept that your family be lost in the darkness of deception. Do not allow your children to be raised by the influences of this world, to grow up without knowing my word, to live without reverence for me. If you see your children or your spouse being drawn away by sin, do not remain silent. If you perceive that love has grown cold in your home, fall to your knees and cry out. I am the God who restores, who renews, who transforms hardened hearts into hearts of flesh. How many times have you heard of men and women who through tears and cries changed destinies? How many mothers knelt for their children and saw them snatched from the enemy's grasp? How many husbands persevered in prayer and saw their wives transformed by my power? How many children interceded for their parents and saw them surrender before me? Your prayers have more impact than you imagine. I hear you when you pour out your heart for those you love. No cry is wasted, no intercession goes unnoticed. Even when you see no results, even when everything seems unmoved, your prayer is being recorded, your faith is being tested, and at the right time I will answer. Remember Abraham, who interceded for Lot before the destruction of Sodom. He cried out, he pleaded, and I extended my hand to save. Remember Moses, who stood in the gap for the people, and I changed the course of history. In the same way I call you. Intercede for your loved ones, cry out without ceasing, bend your knees even when discouragement tries to stop you. When you pray, do not pray as one who doubts, but as one who knows that I am the God who answers. Even if your eyes do not see immediate changes, press on. The righteous live by faith, not by sight. Many desire their families to be transformed, yet their own lives do not reflect the transformation I bring. It is not enough to preach, you must live it. Your children are watching you, your spouse sees how you act in difficult times. Your actions speak louder than your words. If you want your home to trust in me, show them through your testimony. Be patient, be kind, be merciful. If you speak of love but live shouting, how will you convince them? If you say you trust in me, but despair at trials, how will you inspire faith? My servant, be light within your home. Do not light the lamp only inside the church and then extinguish it when you step through your door. Let your home feel my presence through you. Let your children perceive that there is something different in you. Let your spouse see in you the grace, compassion, and patience that only I can give. Let your life be a living testimony that I am real. The world says there are many paths, but I tell you there is only one way, and his name is Jesus. Teach this to your household. Do not allow them to be deceived by false doctrines or teachings that distort the truth. There is no other name by which they can be saved except through my Son. Speak with authority, speak with conviction. Do not let fear or shame silence you. Faith comes by hearing, and hearing through my word. Speak when you sit at the table, speak when you walk along the way, speak when you rise and when you lie down. Let my word be like a firebrand within your home. Time is running out and many are still asleep. Wake up your household. I do not want any of your loved ones to be lost. I do not want your spouse, your children, your parents, or your siblings to be separated from eternal life. But the choice is theirs, which is why you must fight in prayer, teach with love, and persist in faith. The time of grace will not last forever. There is still time, there is still opportunity. But the day will come when the door will close and those who are unprepared will weep for having ignored the call. Do not let your loved ones grieve over a missed opportunity. If you are faithful, if you persevere, you will see salvation enter your home. This is what I promised the jailer in Philippi when he asked what he must do to be saved. Believe in the Lord Jesus Christ and you will be saved, you and your household. This promise has not changed. I still save entire families. I still restore broken homes. I still bring prodigal children back. Your cry can bring the impossible into existence. Now that you have heard my words, what will you do? Will you remain passive, waiting for things to change on their own? Or will you rise up and fight for your household? The time is now, the harvest is great. Raise an altar of prayer in your home. Do not let the voices of the world silence mine in your house. Cry out, teach, live, and trust. And I tell you, you will see my power transforming your family. For I am the God who saves, who restores, who delivers. I am the Lord who has called you for this time, for this mission. And if you obey my voice, you will see my glory manifest in your home. Do not think that because you have prayed once, the battle is over. The war for your household is ongoing, and the enemy does not rest. He watches for moments of weakness, planting seeds of division, bitterness, and distraction. He knows that if he can weaken the foundation of your home, he can shake everything else. But I tell you, stand firm. Do not give room to the adversary. Strengthen the walls of your home with unceasing prayer, with unwavering faith, and with a love that covers a multitude of sins. Guard your words within your home, for the tongue has the power of life and death. Many households have been destroyed not by external attacks, but by words spoken in anger, by accusations that wound the heart, by a lack of gentleness and grace. Let your words bring healing, not harm. When you speak to your children, do so with wisdom. When you correct them, do so in love, not in frustration. When you address your spouse, do so with honor, not with contempt. The atmosphere of your home is shaped by what is spoken within its walls. Will your house be filled with words of blessing or with words that invite destruction? Your home must be a place where my presence dwells, not just a place where you occasionally pray. Many seek me only when trouble comes, but I call you to walk with me daily. Do not let prayer be a last resort, but a constant practice. Do not let my word be opened only in times of crisis, but let it be the foundation upon which your household stands. A home that is built on my word will not crumble when the storm comes. Beware of the distractions that seek to steal your time and your attention. The world is full of noise, and much of it is designed to pull you away from what matters most. How many times have you neglected prayer because of entertainment? How often have you chosen meaningless conversations over meaningful moments with your family? The enemy does not need to destroy your faith outright. He only needs to keep you too busy to nourish it. Do not let distractions become your downfall. Make time for me. Make time for those I have entrusted to you. Do not let the world disciple your children. Many parents cry out to me for the salvation of their household, yet they allow their children to be raised by screens, by celebrities, by the philosophies of this age. The voices of this world are constantly shaping their hearts. If you do not actively teach them my truth, someone else will teach them lies. You must be the one to disciple your family. You must be the one to teach them about my ways, to show them the beauty of holiness, to lead them by example. There will be moments when you feel weary, when you wonder if all your efforts are in vain. But I tell you, your labor is not in vain. No tear you have shed has been wasted. No prayer has been ignored. You may not see the full harvest yet, but the seeds you are planting will bear fruit. Just as the farmer does not see the crop overnight, yet he waters and waits with expectation, so too must you continue in faith. My word never returns empty. What you sow in tears, you will reap in joy. I see the struggles within your home. I see the tensions, the misunderstandings, the disappointments that weigh on your heart. You may feel like you have tried everything, like nothing will ever change, but do not give up. Even when hearts seem hardened, I am still at work. Even when relationships feel broken beyond repair, my power to restore is greater. Do not base your faith on what you see, but on what I have spoken. Do not allow hidden sin to remain within your household. What is tolerated in silence will grow in darkness. If there are things in your home that do not honor me, habits, relationships, influences, address them with courage and wisdom. Do not allow compromise to creep in. A little leaven leavens the whole lump. Husbands, love your wives as Christ loves the church. Lay down your pride and lead with humility. Cover your family in prayer. Be a refuge of strength, a man of unwavering faith. Do not let the pressures of life make you harsh. The way you treat your wife is a reflection of your heart toward me. Wives, respect your husbands and build your homes with wisdom. Do not let bitterness take root in your heart. Many homes have fallen because words of dishonor have been spoken carelessly. Speak life over your husband, encourage him, pray for him. Your gentle spirit has the power to bring peace where there was strife. Children, honor your parents, for this is my command with a promise. The world will tell you that obedience is weakness, that rebellion is freedom, but true strength is found in humility. I bless those who walk in honor. I lift up those who submit to wisdom. Do not let the world deceive you into despising the ones I have placed over you for your protection. Some of you are the only believer in your household and you carry this burden alone. But I tell you, you are not alone. I stand with you. Please subscribe to receive more of my truth and turn on notifications so you never miss what I have to say to you.